Hi there, you're watching Colorado and Company, and I'm Denise Plante. It's a form of exercise dating back hundreds of years with a goal to perfect spiritual insight and tranquility. And hopefully work up a bit of a sweat, too. Here to explain more is our friend Tyrone Beverly with I'mUniqueUnited.org, right? That's the website?
.com.
.com. Okay, yes. I'mUniqueUnited.com. It's good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
So talk about your passion for yoga. When did it first begin?
It first began many years ago, early 2000, and I didn't know anything about yoga. I was actually interested in martial arts and really disciplining my body, and I found a yoga video at Blockbuster. It was actually a VHS. I took it home and I put it in. It was an hour and a half, and I was shaking and I couldn't finish it. And that was my beginning in the yoga world. And I fell in love with it because I couldn't finish it. I found my discipline. I found a new exercise, and it didn't require weights and things of that nature. So I was really interested in getting more understanding about the practice.
And now you've developed I'm Unique United.
Correct.
So tell me a little bit about the philosophy with I'm Unique United.
I'm Unique is about creating a culture where people can come together and unify our environments, because I feel like we're very, we work in silos and we work in pockets, but I'm Unique is about illustrating union. That's the name of our program, bringing people together that necessarily wouldn't share the same space, but also to address our overall health and wellness. So addressing the whole person, not just, the physical application, because I think we have many people who focus on the physical application, but we also focus on the social components of health and wellness as well.
And that's why you travel all over doing yoga outside. You have one coming up, some fun places. You're offering free yoga. First, Lululemon on Fillmore Street, June 20th and 27th. What are the ages?
So every Saturday we have classes inside of the store. They move out the clothing racks, and we have a class inside of Lululemon every Saturday morning at 9 o'clock. And people bring their kids 5 years old and up. And we have it inside of the store every Saturday morning at 9 o'clock.
Do we need to bring anything?
We have mats provided. All you need to do is bring yourself something you can stretch in and come practice with us.
And then I also like that you have a different twist to yoga. It's centered around breaking bread, breaking barriers. What's that about?
Correct. So we had many conversations around issues in our community. We recently had one with police brutality, police brutality. We had it in Noodles and Company. Now we have something coming up at Lululemon, and it's around mindfulness. So how mindful are we being about our lives? How mindful are we in our decision making and what we do every single day? When you think about your health and wellness, you can go to the doctor and get pills and deal with the aftermath of eating unhealthy, of not exercising, or you can be more preventable. You can prevent these things from happening from exercise, from proper diet, and having your mind right. And that's what we really focus on, is getting your mind right, and that's going to actually propel you into another stage in your life, so you can actually prevent things from happening.
And then there's the big yoga party, which is happening July 25th?
July 25th at Sports Authority Field at Mile High. We're going to have a huge event. It's going to be on the field. We have a yoga class, and then after that we have a wellness lounge, so you have free massages, we have different dancers, different performers, live music. It's going to be so many different activities, and it's all free for the community. Kids from 2 and up are going to be there, so we have a kids lounge, we got the wellness lounge, we have so many different things going on, a huge dance party going on.
I'm in.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
All right, let's do some yoga here, but before we do, introduce me to everybody you brought here today.
So what we have in the back is we have the Apprentice of Peace. We have Mr. Paz and Mr. Ronnie, and we have Miss LaShance in the front. She's a yoga instructor, and we're also partnering with Yoga Journal. So Haley came out with us today. Yoga Journal is going to be a part of our event going on at Sports Authority Field, so we're glad to have them be a part of that event. And then we have Charmaine here in the back. She's a teacher. She's a yoga practitioner as well. She's teaches elementary, so 2nd grade. So we have a very diverse group here of people today.
Okay, so show me what we're doing today. Show me a few
So what we're in right now is upward facing dog, and what we're going to do is take it right back into downward facing dog. Then we're going to look in between our hands. We're going to either walk or jump towards our hands here. All right, so now what we're going to do is look forward into a flat back, really straighten out your legs, lift your kneecaps into your thigh bones, and then go ahead and flatten back down. Now we're going to take it a little further. Inhale, reach all the way up. Our palms are going to press together. Now as we exhale, we're going to bow forward. Now this time we're going to either walk or jump back into a push-up position, which is called plank pose. We're going to extend our legs straight back.
Whoa,
and
look
slowly
at that.
take it down.
We're talking about
and we're going to curl up
weights
to upward
earlier. If you don't think you can get weights and muscle
our right
with
leg
this.
high into the sky. And we're going to send our right leg through our hands into a lunge. So just step the right leg straight through. And then the knees over the ankle, really activating your quads.
Right.
And now as you inhale, reach all the way up into the ceiling and gaze up. And your fingers are wide spread. So breathe easy. Now as we exhale, we're going to bring our hands back down, and we're going to go ahead and send our right leg back to the ceiling. Now for the more advanced practitioners, we're going to lower down. We're keeping the leg lifted, or you can elevate both legs and slowly lower down.
Again, that's a demonstration.
curl up,
Tyrone, really
and
quick,
then
I want
back
to say
into
this.
downward dog.
That's a demonstration. He was talking about how he didn't want to get into lifting weights, and you always think guys are strong when you see those huge muscles and they're weightlifters. That right there is so incredible what you can do, because you have to have a strong core. Your entire body has to be strong.
Strong core, learn how to control the breath.
Yes, and talk about involving kids in yoga. That's a wonderful thing to do. Do you encourage that?
It's all about early childhood development. It's all about getting them young so they grow with these qualities. They grow with this kind of behavior so they can actually prevent things from happening.
That's wonderful. At what age do you think we should start with our children?
Well, I know people who practice, in the womb. So I know some people who practice, while they're pregnant, and then when the baby comes out, they're doing different things. But we recommend at least 5 years old.
And you say yoga is good for the mind, body, and spirit, and the soul.
Right. So if you think about the mind, when you think about what makes a person eat a certain way, what makes a person be in a certain relationship, what makes a person get up every morning and exercise, that starts with the mind.
You have to have a strong
mind. So the
mind.
quality of your thoughts dictate the quality of your day, the quality of everything that you experience. So it all starts in the mind. So we have to really develop a very strong mental perspective to advance in life.
Excellent. And before we close, I'm dying to do this. Do you mind? Do you mind? I used to do this in school. Awesome. I love how you combine the drums with the yoga. Another great job. Thank you, Tyrone. One of my favorites. You can check out this guy, Tyrone. And of course, his classes first on June 18th at Lululemon on Fillmore Street in Cherry Creek. And it's Breaking Bread, Breaking Barriers. Free dinner and free yoga. How awesome is that? Lululemon is also hosting free yoga with 2 dates left on June 20th and June 27th. Plus, get ready for the yoga event of the year at Sports Authority Field at Mile High on July 25th. Help make this day bigger and better than last year. It's going to be huge, and it's totally free.